What's up, dirty players? It is I, Slats, and we are playing The Outer Worlds. I have to say, I loved my time playing this game. So the first thing I had to do was create my character. And as I was going through and I was beginning the creation process, I was thinking to myself, I'd really like to create a character that all the ladies wanted. He just had panties thrown his way everywhere he went. You know, the kind of guy that typically has to carry around a towel with him to go ahead and throw to the ladies and say, hey, clean yourself up. So I figured a mohawk, a beard. Yeah, I tried on some makeup, but I didn't think that was appropriate. And here he is. Sexy. Now this guy kind of made me do things against my will. Basically, he wants me to help him wake up the rest of the colony because apparently I've been asleep for 1,000,000 years. And I don't know about you, but if I get woken up by some random guy after 1,000,000 years of slumber, I'll be a little bit pissed off. Like, hey, why didn't you just let me sleep? But, I don't know. He's kind of convincing. So again, he's really trusting me here because really I could just get off of this ship after I crash land down here and just walk off on my own. But you know, I respect the guy for putting all of his trust in me and everything. I guess he doesn't have a choice. And considering I'm playing a game, I guess I don't have a choice. So here you go. Push, push, button, button. Acting like I know what I'm doing. But luckily, hey, it opens up the door. Go figure. But again, I've been asleep for 1,000,000 years, so I'm a little spaghetti-legged. Biggest problem about all this is that's the guy I'm supposed to meet. And he's smashed. Now the first thing I notice when I'm out, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really a good-looking world. This place is beautiful. But anyway, it's time to move on. Can't get distracted by that. Come across this guy, and he's hurt really bad, but he won't stop whining like a little Anywho, I convinced him to go ahead and give me his gun, and I was like, I don't give a shit if you're hurt. You're not my problem. But when he gave me his gun, I was like, oh, hey, can I kill this guy? Turns out I can't. But I can't worry about that right now. It's time to go. So I run across these guys right here, and maybe I'm stereotyping, but they don't look like the kind of people that like to negotiate and not kill me. So I just kill them first. You know, survival of the fittest. And then I find this big mace thing. I don't know what it's called, so I'm just going to refer to it as my big stick. And this thing's got some heft, much like another appendage on my body. So I'm thinking to myself, hey, does anybody want to try out my big stick? And, I mean, I know this guy was just begging for it, so I kindly obliged. And then, oh, hey, here's this guy. You know, he doesn't even have to ask. I already know. I'm sorry. Oh, and this guy's just begging for it. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. That already became my favorite weapon so far. But anyway, ran across this lady, and she's like, oh, hey, you are so sexy. Like, I want you now. And I was like, hey, lady, calm down. I got bigger fish to fry. And basically, she was like, you know, she's disappointed, but she understands because, you know, clearly I'm out of her league. But anyway, there's the ship behind her that I'm supposed to meet the guy that I smashed in my little droid thing. I don't know what it's called. And there's apparently some, you know, filthy marauders, as she referred to them as. So I was like, hey, why don't we just go ahead and go kill those guys? And they were like, oh, just met me, but, you know, completely saying, oh, you're totally right. Yeah, let's go ahead and go kill these guys. So we're running down, or I'm running down. I decided to give him my... Oh, I'm sorry. I think his head just flew off. This thing is just OP as... But anyway, we took care of them. So I was like, all right, well, you know, hey, I'll go check out this ship. And I mean, in reality, all I'm doing is following the cursor that tells me to go somewhere. Anyway, here's where I'm meeting Ada. Now, she's all disappointed because her boss is dead. You know, her captain's gone. And, of course, I don't know what happened to him. But I think she kind of smelled bullshit, because then she gave me these eyes that every husband ever knows how it feels because their wife gives it to them. But then she realizes there's nothing she could do, so she's fine. She's fine. Then we just kind of decide, oh, hey, we're going to go ahead and be best friends. I'm going to go ahead and take over the ship because, you know, video game logic. And that's pretty much the story with Ada so far. But I don't know, I have a feeling me and Ada are going to get along quite swimmingly. I head back outside, and next thing you know, this woman turns into a real asshole.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty...
I just stop talking. Just stop talking. You know what? I'm going to fulfill your lifelong dream and give you the big stick. All right, now you're dead. You see, you just don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Just be nice to people. That's just the main point of the game. Now, some information that I did pick up off of them is that there's a colony back over here, and oh man, you cannot fall very far in this game. But there's a colony over here that I could go to. I could get a part I need for my ship and everything. Oh, hey. Oh, no. Hey, it's okay. Here. There you go. The big stick. Oh, you got some friends. Just going to go ahead and plow through these guys. This is the point of the game where I was like, am I playing this on too easy of a level? Or is this just the game? Then I think to myself, you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm having fun. And hey, here's the little colony. And it looks like a shithole. I mean, it looks like an absolute shithole. Do they? And you have a graveyard right in the very front. And then I run into this guy, Silas, and I ask him. I was like, "Hey, buddy, why do you have a graveyard here in the front of the colony? That doesn't seem very good." So basically, Silas is like, hey, go collect 3 grave debts or something that these people owe. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I don't know you very well. But again, I also don't know the old guy. So I was like, fuck it. So I go and I'm following the little markers. But then I was like, oh, wait, there's a marker behind me. I'm just, all right, well, I'll go back out here. I'm kind of just confusing myself at this point. But, you know, whatever. So I decided to go ahead and, no, I'm going to follow this marker. I get myself distracted way too easily in these things, and of course now I can't even get over a rail. And what's with all the graves? Like, how many people die around here? Is there something in the water or something? And I realize once again you cannot fall from very high up. And I get distracted again with how beautiful the game is. See, this is my problem. This is why I always spend 250 hours playing games. But then I run into this guy, and he's like this crazy, very, very movie typical old war veteran guy who's gone and lost his, damn mind. But anyway, he wants me to go and destroy a robot because robots are going to just take over everything. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, you going to give me some money or something? But then I was like, boom, bang, gotcha. There went the robot. So now I'm on my way back to Mr. Crazy Pants, seeing what he's got in store for me. So I go up to him, I'm like, hey, that robot's gone. What are we going to do at this point? And he was like, oh, hey, I got a weapon that you could use for it. And, oh, wait, wasn't I supposed to be doing something for somebody else? I'm really drawing a blank here. What was I supposed to be doing? I don't remember. Damn it, now I'm distracted again. This always happens! Now, if you liked the video, please go and give it a like, share it, subscribe, the bell thing. I mean, come on. You know how YouTube works. YouTube's been around for forever. So, until next time.